Plenty of room for cheering.
I see Coach G, but I don't see Will.
Totally over the bottom. He's so bad. Which is so funny. He doesn't know how you spell rowdy.
And good evening from the Apex in Arvada. This is the CPHL action. Tonight's featured matchup is the visiting Valor versus Ralston Valley. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. Glad to have you on board here this evening from the Apex. And it is a Halloween-type night here this evening. An 8:30 tilt. And all the kids just before this on the ice were all dressed in their costumes, so it's good to see a festive atmosphere here. We have a good-sized crowd to our left and to our right. And to welcome in, Valor comes in their dark blue jerseys, trimmed out with baby blue and the distinctive gold striping. For Valor here this evening, Coach George Gwozdecki is not in town here this evening, so Adrian Wiedemann will head things up for Valor. He's joined by Sean Capel on the bench. In goal for Valor is going to be Cooper Robinson, number 1. He's backed up by Trudeau Coffey, number 33. Opposite of him is going to be John Hickam, number 30. And he's backed up by number 33, Caleb Bartholomew. So the lines look like this. The top line for Valor is Noah Fekete at center, number 20. Henry Barnes, 27 on the right. Maddox Charles, number 23, the freshman on the left-hand side. Second line, Alec Alfieri takes the center spot, with Garrett Coveney moving over to the right wing, number 9, and Brooks Wright, number 15 on the left. Third line, Owen Walsh, number 14, centering, with Ben Larson, number 18 on the right, and Daniel Galushko, number 17 on the left. Andrew Jenkins, 24, has Lucas Nadler, number 26, on his right, and Carter Charles to his left, number 16. The blue line looks like this. Simon Tarosian, 6, is teamed up with Aiden Owen, Chase Whitmore, 25, along with Nicholas Morona, and Mark Ladwig, number 8, is teamed up with Jeremy Muir. So there is Valor. We'll get to some of the lineups here for the Ralston Valley. I'll tell you their top line, their number 1 line out there is going to be Keller, number 13. He's got Rodriguez to the left-hand side, Mario Rodriguez to one side. Number 23 is Dylan Fallhaber. And on the blue line, they've got Nikita Alexiev, number 7. And he is teamed up with Kennedy, Gabriel Kennedy, number 21. We are set to go in the action as Ralston Valley is in their home whites, trimmed out with baby blue. We're going to do it again from the center stripe. We've got Mike Shaw on camera here this evening. Have a good view of things, although we really can't see the benches. They're directly below us, so you won't be able to see them either on the opposite side. So Valor off the opening faceoff, moves it back over. And Fekete looking up ice as he misses the mark. And the game's first whistle here. Actually, the second whistle. We had a little stop. Had to redo that first faceoff. So you get a good look there at Cooper Robinson. Cooper Robinson, the junior goalie, comes in with a 1.32 goals against average. As he squares up and the faceoff into the corner, Whitmore's got it. Whitmore, a soft one, back up along the wall. Henry Barnes is able to move it up, and he's got Maddox Charles up ahead of him. Charles, tough pass. It was right in his wickets, and Charles goes back and tucks it back along the wall, and Morona recovers it. Morona with a pass that got deflected. Shot, goal! RV scores early as Mario Rodriguez was right on it as they tried to pass. Valor tries to pass the puck across from D to D. It got tipped right in front of Cooper Robinson. And there's the pass. Mario Rodriguez tipped it on. Cooper Robinson tries to hold it, unable to. And Rodriguez scores early. We are at the 16:26 mark of this first period. And it is 1-0 Ralston Valley on Rodriguez's goal. That'll go as an unassisted goal, unless you want to account the assist from Valor on that one. But I suspect not. The puck over on the far side is Strong. Slings it over to the near side. Aiden Owen steps in. Owen drops it back down into the corner. Looking for it was Alfieri. Alfieri back to Coveney. Coveney with Alfieri. We're looking up on the wall. Sends a pass cross ice, but it misses the angle, and Aiden Owen retrieves it. Owen banks it hard off the boards. Strong was there. Valor comes in, and it's Brooks Wright with the puck on his blade, moving it back up. Owen touches it back up past the red and bounces it along the corner. Back over to the far side. Tyler Strong hoists it up and out of the zone. Coveney back over to Muir with the head up. He finds Alfieri, glances off his stick. Strong's got it, tips it back over to Ryan. And Ryan looking for a lane, finds one. Robinson holds it. And Muir sweeps in, picks it up with some pressure. Sends a nice pass back to Tarosian along the wall as Alfieri tries to move the puck up and out. Sent over to the vacant near side half boards, and moving the puck back up and sweeping it in was Larson, but not deep. Loving it down. Larson hand pass there. Walsh picks it up. Whistle there. Valor trails 1-0 on a mishap in front of Cooper Robinson, and it was just one after the other. Robinson looked like he could have had that one, or he could have, and it bounces right out. And in fact, Rodriguez almost missed the shot. He seemed to fan on it, but got enough of it to send it in for a 1-0 lead. Here comes Walsh, who pool cues it into the corner, and Sinchev gives chase, but Walsh beats him to it. Walsh in the near side corner, delivers a check. Sinchev tries to work it off the boards, and it's jammed up there and tucked back. But getting back there first is Sinchev. He's met by Walsh on the far side. Jeremy Muir jumps in from his deep position, and on the backside, Zavis Cole winds it around, and again, Muir is there, unable to handle the hot potato. Larson back behind the cage and on his backhand, looking for options. His pass deflected, picks it back up, and a centering feed. This one bouncing. Walsh lifts it and couldn't get a stick on it, and kicking it there was Muir. Made a heck of a play. Walsh with the puck, top of the circle, passes. His pass is deflected, and it drifts in on Hickam, and Hickman holds for the whistle there. So we are 3 minutes into this game as we've got a 1-0 lead. Ralston Valley early. Ralston Valley comes in with a 7-1 record. This is effectively for first place, although each team has a game remaining. Valor with Cheyenne Mountain, and Ralston Valley has a game tomorrow with Cherry Creek. So both of these teams, or I should say Valor with an 8-1 record, and Nick Spinder and his squad come in with a 7-1, tied for second place in the CPHL. And there you get a good look at Hickam as he winds up, and Andrew Jenkins, the good-looking sophomore, comes in and protecting that puck going down, but surrounded, and the puck is sent hard over on the far side boards. Hoisted back in behind Robinson's cage. Robinson activates, and Carter Charles is met by Rodriguez, the goal scorer. Puck is taken back by Valor and along the near side. Nadler's got it. Nadler's centering feed. And back up to Jenkins. Jenkins puts it in, and Hickam whips it around over to the far side. Rodriguez gets enough of it. Nadler touches it, and Verona recovers. Verona with it, trying to get it out over on the far side half boards, is finally able to. Back up ice, and Carter Charles with the puck. Scott Nadler puts the shot on. Carter Charles got a good shot, and he recovered the rebound there. Unable to control it. The puck over on the far side is Rodriguez. He's trying to lead the charge for Ralston Valley. Puck is jammed up and drifts back to the Valor end as Jenkins with a giveaway. Puck is picked back up by Frankie. Frankie centering feed right in front as he had Tyler Strong right in tight. Strong could have had a good opportunity. Walking the puck in is Henry Barnes. Barnes gets tied up there. Taken off the puck as Maddox Charles tries to touch it down. Charles touches it back over with a feed. It's Barnes staying on side. Aiden Owen as he goes to the blue line, but apparently just offside. So Valor had a four-man rush going on that one. Rosian was the lone defenseman back as Aiden Owen was jumping into the zone there. The face-off over on the far side, just outside of the RV blue line. And that pass is back by Valor. So Robinson moves it back over to his defense. The puck tipped up and in stride is Fekete. Fekete over on the right-hand side. His pass bit behind, but Barnes picks it back up, and here comes RV. RV bringing it down the right-hand side as Strong takes out Fekete, and so Strong's going to go to the box for a roughing call. Puck was well behind, and with palms up, Tyler Strong who has 14 penalty minutes thus far. He doesn't lead the Mustangs in the penalty minutes, but he takes the game's first one as he takes a roughing call, and Valor gets the first power play of the game. Strong has a brother on this squad. It's Devin, and he's number 61. He plays on the same line with him. So Valor with 12:06 remaining in this first period. With the game's first power play is Morona. Drifts back, watched by Fallhaber. Fallhaber matches him. Long pass by Walsh is picked up by Galushko. Galushko takes the zone, and his pass goes right off of Hickham's blade. Brooks right, guides it back up the boards, and Morona brings it back down below the line. Morona back behind Hickham's cage, moves it back up to Coveney from the point. Coveney looking low, now takes it along the blue line and finds Galushko. Galushko's pass on the mark. Morona's got it straight ahead, takes the shot, goal! As Morona takes the shot, and I think Brooks Wright got a piece of it, perhaps, but Morona, perhaps not. Perhaps Brooks Wright was simply the screen, and Morona scores. And the cheerleaders for Valor right here, as we get a good look at that, is at this shot, is Brooks Wright is a perfect screen there and just deflects it. He might have deflected it. Boy, he was right on it. And it looked like Hickam had a pretty good view of that one, but somebody's waving a stick in front of your eyes. It doesn't take much. It is 1-0 it is 1-1 here. Valor with Morona getting that goal, and for Morona, what a story this year. Morona, that is his sixth goal of this CPHL season. So Morona's got 6 now, as he leads all defensemen in that category. We'll touch up on that in a minute as the puck comes back up to Aiden Owen. Owen looks for a lane, but it glances off of Homer's boot. Tarosian chops at it as Ryan's got the puck. Ryan down the right-hand side, watched by Aiden Owen, who takes him off the puck. And Cooper Robinson shovels it back over into the near side corner. Scooped up by Tarosian, makes a couple of moves there. Makes the Mustangs miss. And he holds it in the corner looking for some help. Alfieri up along the wall, gets it back up to center, and it's tipped aside. And here comes Brooks Wright. Brooks Wright, who is the tail end of a shift there, got spun off the puck. Sent the distance. We've got an icing call. Thought Wright was going to have an opportunity there, but he got stymied just inside the blue line, and then the rest of the Valor line mates were going for a line change, and he didn't have any support there. We're at the 10:19 mark of this first period, tied 1 apiece, as Valor gets a power play goal and makes Strong's penalty count, making it 1-1. And striding up, here comes Keller. Keller's shot, and a chance as that far side of the cage looked open. Keller misses the mark, and Galushko's got it. He's got Walsh in front. Walsh's shot right off the noggin. The rebound, another shot. As coming in was Larson. 2 point-blank shots, and Hickam stands up to it as Hickam took one off the beak, the first one. Now Walsh trying to hold it there. His puck is bouncing back over to the far side. Rodriguez tries to move it forward, but it's chipped back up to the red line and put in by Larson. With time, LaGrange has it with that long pass. Play was read well by Whitmore, tips it there. And the puck, glove down, Morona's got it as the big defenseman is taken off the puck, picks it back up. His cross-ice feed, tipped up by Walsh and gathered in by Rodriguez. Rodriguez winds it around the dasher board along the near side, and a nice tip play by Fallhaber gets it back over to Keller. Keller's second shot fought off by Cooper Robinson. It went off his glove. Back behind, and Valor breaks it out as Walsh with the puck runs into Strong, chips it ahead, and it's Carter Charles with it. Nadler stays on sides. Got the puck there, but surrounded by Ralston Valley players, and here comes Tyler Strong. Strong on the far side, matched up by Whitmore, still got a good shot off. The puck ricochets all the way back out to the Arvada hockey logo. Back behind Cooper Robinson's cage. He holds it there. Whitmore's got it with the head up. A soft pass in front, looking for Jenkins. Tip there, and Strong's got it. Strong looking for his brother, and his brother, Tyler Strong, got a stick on that one. Here's a chop shot. Glove down. That one Would have been off of a glove, and there is Carter Charles, skies it, banks it off the glass, and up and out of play. We're at the 8:20 mark. We're tied in this first period, 1-1. Talked a little bit about this Noah Fekete. Fekete comes in, and he and Henry Barnes out there, number 27, lead the team in CPHL goals. They've each got 7. The difference, 2 of Fekete's are power play goals. And this one gets by everybody, and there goes Henry Barnes. Barnes tracks down his man, number 21, Kennedy, and fought off by Alexiev. So he battles both of the defensemen as Fekete loses an edge, and Alexiev winds it around over to the near side. Aiden Owens steps into him, and Maddox Charles banks it off the boards as Alexiev goes for it. But taken down there is Fekete. Simon Tarosian gloves it down, picks it up himself. His shot off the high glass as he is dumped, and the puck is tipped back outside of the Mustangs' blue line. Good pressure by Valor. This is that top line. This top line accounts for 19 of their 53 goals here. As both Fekete and Barnes each have 7. Maddox Charles has 5. See Charles on the forecheck. Puck back over into the neutral zone, trying to get it in deep, but Valor holds it at the line, and Fekete's got it. Pass, tape to tape, glances off of Maddox Charles' stick, and Ryan's got it. Ryan with the pass read by Kovney. Kovney marches out as he's watched by Sinchev. Sends it back over to Alfieri, and Alfieri trying to tip that puck. Mustangs get the better of that one. Send it back out. Held there by Ladwig as the pass. Kovney picks it up as Brooks Wright yields. Sinchev watches. Back behind the cage. Kovney on his backhand fights off a couple of Mustangs. Finds Muir. Muir recovers. Puts it softly into the corner as he's watched there by Keller, top centerman. Brooks Wright has the puck, peels away, looking for some open ice, tucks it back. Alfieri's got it. Alfieri, edge of the circle, looking for options. Drops it off. Lagwood without a lot of room. Banked back up high to Alfieri. Alfieri working it back over the dot, looking for options as he gets, puck is poke checked away from Alfieri, back out to center. Valor gets a line change. Rodriguez tries to chop it out, unable to. Keller's got it. Keller fakes left, sends it back to Sinchev. Sinchev gets tied up with Brooks Wright. And Ralston Valley sends it back over as Whitmore presses his man up against the boards, takes the puck away. It's dumped back into the Valor zone. And Valor with a long cross-ice feed. Puck is picked back up by LaGrange. He'll settle things back inside the Mustangs' end. Strong feeds it back over to Frankie. Frankie, drop pass there is Tyler Strong, his shot. Another one up high on Robinson. Robinson makes that save. Galushko's got it, and a no-look feed onto the stick of Larson, drifting wide. Taps it back down. Galushko looking back for it. Walsh stretches for it, and he's got past Morona. Whitmore whips it around, and Galushko looks over his shoulder. Back up high, it's Morona. Pulls it off and takes the shot as that one hits a Mustang in front. Loose puck. Walsh swinging a miss, and the puck is touched up as Whitmore does a good job. Walked in the tightrope there, trying to hold it in, and Tyler Strong's got a break. Strong brings it in. Robinson makes a glove save. He got enough of it to send it over to the far side. Good opportunity for the Mustangs. There's another puck right in front, and Galushko's there. Galushko taps it back as he skates up ice, looking for the return feed. Whitmore is going to hold it up as Morona banks one hard off the glass. And the Mustangs control with 4:29 remaining in this first period. We're tied, 1 apiece. Back over to Strong, whips one in. This one ricochets back up the right wing boards. Walsh got a piece of it, so did Homer. Homer back over, but Morona's got it. Morona with the puck on the far side. Sends a soft one into the corner, and Kennedy, or Alexiev, moves it back over to the near side. It's banked back out. On target, Robinson touches it up. Morona with Homer drifting in on him. And the pass read well there by Ryan, picked away. Rosian back with it, finds Fekete. Fecity on the march with a 2-on-3 developing. Fecity hands it back off to Barnes. Barnes with a snapshot. That one, another save by Hickam, who sends it over into the far side. Fecity softly into the corner. Barnes and Fecity play pitch and catch. Back up high to Rossi and the shot. The rebound, and Maddox Charles had an opportunity, but getting there first was the defenseman there, LaGrange. Simon Tarosian moves it back over to Aiden Owen looking for options as the puck is picked off there. Fall Harbor, the defenseman. Excuse me, the four, he's playing forward. He's listed as a D-man, but he's playing forward. So is Ware. A couple of players who have changed positions since the first of the year. These two teams have met a couple of times. They met 2 times in the Twisted Wrister. One was a blowout 6-0. Jenkins with the puck, feeds it right in front. The backhander is another save by Hickam as he sprawled out there. Puck back behind the cage, and Nadler's got it again. Nadler has tried to get a backhand. Ricardo Charles out marches Keller with it as Blaine Keller sends it back over. It goes up and out of play. We've got a whistle here. 2:37 remaining in this first period. 1-1. And I was mentioning they played twice, and then they played again in the quarterfinals. And in the quarterfinals, it went to a shootout. Valor won both matches there. On their way to winning another Twisted Wrister championship. But this RV team has been dangerous this year, as they've surprised a lot of people. Puck over to the far side. Brooks Wright's got it. Coveney on sides. Coveney looking for the tip play. Right on target. Loose puck in front. Shot, goal, and Alfieri gets it. As Alec Alfieri gets his first CPHL goal of the season. As that puck in front, and Alfieri with some good hands tucks it away. As we got a good look here from Mike Shaw. Here's the shot. The rebound isn't handled by, and Coveney gets a piece of it, and Alfieri is right on the doorstep to get his first goal of the season. So terrific play by all three on that line. So Wright and Coveney get assists there. We're in the final 2 minutes of this first period as Valor takes the lead 2-1. Coveney did a terrific job to just get his stick on it. And he just needed to keep that play alive, and Alfieri came in, and Hickam didn't have a chance at that point. Puck drifts back, and back behind Valor's cage. Centering feed is off of Coveney's boot. Alfieri almost had it. Coveney's got it. Coveney threatening again this time, trying to work it past number 67. That's Savo Cole. Savo Cole, good active defenseman with that puck. And the head up, works his way through and looks for his options. Brings it back in. He'll whip one in off of Cooper Robinson's glove again, and this time Walsh moves it back up, bounces off of Larson's boot, and up and into the benches. 1:29 remaining, 2-1 Valor. You have a power play goal and an even strength goal. So that second line for Valor, who has 7 goals this season, make it 8 now. As they've come up, you look at the talent on that line with Brooks Wright, Alec Alfieri, Garrett Coveney, you know it's just a matter of time before they get those goals. Here comes Walsh, as Walsh is upended by Nicholas Clark, the senior. Clark with the puck over on the far side. Tarosian challenges, and Clark is able to get enough of it to send it back in, and Christopher Homer is there. Homer, who's got 8 goals this season. Back over to Galushko. Galushko feeds it back over to the far side. The shot on the side of the cage. Looking for it again was Tarosian. Back over to Larson. His shot. Bread basket save, and the puck is held there by Hickam. And again, you look at this replay, and here is Tarosian. Tarosian sends it back against the grain as the net is open for a minute, and Hickam does a good job to get over there on his pads. He rises up and makes that save. Top line out there for Wiedemann. Puck is tipped back over to Tarosian, back over And Fekete was looking for it, but the play is red. And out marching is Keller. So he sends a backhander in. Cooper Robinson. Robinson off the ball over to Fekete. Back up to center ice. Is picked back up by LaGrange. Fekete goes backwards to create some space and does so. LaGrange watching it. Fekete spins out of the corner. Doesn't have a man up high. Looking for that low pass. It's picked off, and here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez's shot flex off of Muir. Fekete protected the puck. Final 7 seconds. Muir's got it. Muir dancing out of the corner, puts a soft pass. It's picked off. No shot. As Fallhaber was stepping into that one. After one, it is 2-1. Valor leading the Mustangs on goals from Nicholas Morona and Alec Alfieri. Morona's 6th of the season. Alfieri's first. Mario Rodriguez got the loan. And welcome back to the Apex Ice Arena in Arvada, Colorado. This is one of the great facilities in the Denver metro area. As you've got nice stands on the opposite side, Metro State College is playing Grand Canyon in some ACHA Division II, or excuse me, Division III hockey. Here we've got Valor in their dark blues with the puck. Coveney walks in, fires it off of one skate, sends it back over to Whitmore. Whitmore settles. Morona's got it. Morona back down hard at the pass beyond the reach of Alfieri, gathered in by Coveney. Coveney back up right on the blue line. Whitmore's shot, and Hickam makes the save. John Hickam has got a 1.0 goals against average and a .959 save percentage. And a special shout out here this evening to Devin and Tyler's grandmother. Devin and Tyler Strong, their grandmother Kathy, is watching in Iowa, and she's one of our active listeners, and she's giving me some helpful information. As Devin is number 11 and Tyler is number 61. So just when I thought I had their names down, they switch them up. They are the opposite on the roster. So it's good to get it straightened out. And of course, the grandmothers always know. So we welcome you, and thanks to Tammy also for giving us that information. So here we go, back to the live action as Valor's got the puck and looking forward it deep in their zone. Homer, and it's tipped into the corner, and chasing it down is Homer, Christopher Homer, with the back pass over against the wall, stolen by Valor, and out marches Larson. Larson Sends it in off the end boards as Hickam watches. Tarosian, the defenseman, in deep. And Sinchev ties him up. And stretching for it was Homer. Homer ties up Tarosian, and Tarosian, I don't know what the referee's looking for, but at least there's a stick in between Tarosian's skates. And Tarosian hits the deck. They're going to have a face-off, so. Anyway, so Valor's already had the first power play. They don't get a second here. We're early in this second period, so. But they do get an offensive zone face-off, so. So number 13, this is Keller. Keller's got Fall Harbor and Rodriguez out there with him. As Rodriguez lines up, looks to Fall Harbor, calls for the puck back up ahead. Trying to come up with it. Puck is jammed in by Keller. He'll go for a skate. Cooper Robinson is there as he leaves it there for his defenseman. That was Muir. Muir still trying to track it down over the far side corner. Battles along the wall. Larson unable to get it up as Keller with a turnaround shot. From the blue line sends it in on Cooper Robinson. So Robinson holds on there. Robinson has only yielded 10 goals this CPHL season. He's got 137 saves. Junior netminder. Backstopped his Valor team to last year's state final championship game. He won it the year before. Last year, East won that game. Valor looks to avenge that this year. Here comes Sinchev. Sinchev spun around by Maddox Charles on a good forecheck. As the puck and a reverse check by Savo Cole as he sent Barnes to the deck. And Barnes, and a giveaway. Here's a shot, goal, scored it again. Mario Rodriguez gets his second goal of the game off of a miscue by Valor. This time, he tags it out of the air as Cooper Robinson was looking for the defenseman as he was looking for Muir, and that is Mario Rodriguez's second unassisted goal of the game, 2-0. As Rodriguez, gosh, he really showed great hands on that as that puck was up in the air. And so Valor's got a couple of things to work on for the rest of this game here. And two of those passes have been picked off, and Mario Rodriguez didn't miss the back of the cage. It was a gaping net as Cooper Robinson. You know, this is a challenge for him now. Now he's got a 2-2 game. His team has posted a couple of goals, but he's had some challenges here, so it'll be interesting to see how Cooper Robinson responds to this one. As the Mustangs are bottled up in their zone, but only momentarily. They're able to get it back out to center. As Whitmore kicks it ahead, and it's flagged down by Croto. Croto tries to move it back up. Glove down and chip back over to the near side. The pass all alone, stepping in, and a big save there made by Cooper Robinson. As walking in was LaGrange, the defenseman. Excuse me, number 11, that was Devin Strong. And Strong throws his head back because he knew he had nobody in front of him except for Cooper Robinson. Devin Strong found himself all alone, so it's been a couple of times that the Mustangs have had odd man rushes there. That one a clear breakaway. As Valor moves the puck out, Brooks Wright back over to Alfieri, and Wright was upended at the blue line. Coveney over on the far side was looking for a call, but Valor's not going to get it. And so Coveney this time will take this face off. Alfieri was listed as the center. Homer's got the puck. Moves it back over to the far side. This time Valor steals it back over to Alfieri. Alfieri with a man in front, but Homer presses him into the boards over on the far side and tries to exit the puck, unable to. Tarosian banks it hard off the boards. Alfieri with it. His pass in front. Coveney, his backhander, never finds the mark. Coveney cancels his man, and Brooks Wright with the puck with all sorts of room as he squared up on that, sends it back up to the point. Aiden Owen winds it around the dasher board, and stepping out is Alexiev. Alexiev over to the near side. He's able to jam it up the boards. Matching 7, Aiden Owen with the puck. This time Owen looks for a clear lane over on the half boards. Sends it back over, this bouncing puck. Gloved down by Aiden Owen and settled there by Terosian. Aiden Owen down the far right-hand side. Sidesteps the defenseman as that's Alexiev. Alexiev rides him into the ditch over on the far side as he gives him the business. And Alexiev takes a penalty and did not need to do that. He had already taken Aiden Owen out of the play, and Alexiev goes to the box, and I don't know how he can complain as he jammed Aiden Owen's head into the ice there. So Alexiev takes the second penalty for this for the Mustangs. So with 12:25, as 12:25 of this second period, Valor gets their second power play as they are 1 for 1 thus far. The puck kicked back to Aiden Owen, guides it back over to Henry Barnes. Fekete waits, and a pass by Barnes. A sloppy pass as Barnes knows it. He slaps his stick back behind as Aiden Owen has to battle, pick up that puck, and Maddox Charles finds Fekete, who transitions over on the far side, sends it back into the corner. He'll give chase of his own pass, and as he winds it around, he finds Aiden Owen, the senior defenseman. Fekete looking cross ice. Maddox Charles with a quick shot. I think that hit Alfieri in the back of the leg. Alfieri taps it back over to the far side as Barnes back to Alfieri. Alfieri's pass again tipped. Active sticks here by this Mustang squad. Maddox Charles picks it back up and passes it back down, and Fekete tries to hold it in. Puck is held up there by Aiden Owen. That was a tough play for Barnes to handle as the fluttering puck finds Valor's blue line. Valor gets a line change. Fekete, along with Coveney, still out there. Fekete brings it back in. He's got Galushko with him. Fekete takes it back down, resettles below the line, and finds Coveney. Coveney walks it along the circle, straight ahead to Morona. Morona over to the near side, and needing to stay on side as almost a line change there. We'll pick that up. Brooks Wright with the puck right in front as he sends a backhander back over to Coveney. Fekete still out there as it's Coveney. Coveney looks for a lane and finds it, scores! Coveney scores a power play goal, and Valor is up 3-2 on 2 power play goals. Coveney again was looking for that lane, a little bit of traffic in front, and he finds the near side low on Hickham's cage. We'll get a good look from Hickam, and again, Brooks Wright. Brooks Wright was in front of Hickam on the last one, and you can see Hickam looking as he really was distracted by his own defense there. But another play there by Brooks Wright, who was in tight, as he created some of that havoc. It is 3-2. Tough to hear the public address here, but I heard Morona picked up an assist on that. And Valor with another shot as Nagler was right on the doorstep in the low slot. So Valor with 2 power play goals. So Alexiev's undisciplined play results in a goal for Valor. So Coach Nick Spinder, it's a bit of a teaching moment there. 10:27 remaining in this second period as Carter Charles takes this face off. Jenkins holds off his man, and Carter Charles with the puck tries to go down low. Jenkins has it as he regathers it back in, unable to. Devin Strong, his exit pass taken off. Carter Charles shot. Carter Charles wound up on that one. He found himself in the high slot with the puck and was able to get, as this puck hoisted up and out of play, was able to get a good look in on Hickham's net down at the far end. As I said, we've got a pretty good crowd here for a late Friday night game. Some of the students here, instead of being out on this Halloween weekend. And Keller gets tossed, so instead Rodriguez takes the faceoff for the Mustangs. They win it. Back over to the far side. Looking for it was Fall Harbor. And it's jammed into the corner. And this time it's going to be Galushko. Galushko taps it back down low. Puck is picked back up by Kennedy. Moved up the wall. Hayden Owen with it. Soft pass into the corner. Walsh has got it. Walsh with a nice little move. Finds Larson. Larson creates some space. Galushko with it. The centering feed as he was looking for Walsh. And we've got a penalty. It's going to come on Valor. As touching it up there is Walsh, and so the penalty is a bit back behind the play, and it's a holding call. I believe it's on Owen Walsh, is it? No, it's on Larson. So the first penalty taken by Valor, so the Mustangs will get their first power play here. It comes in this second period with 9:28. So Larson for a holding call. As Cooper Robinson sets up the face-off to his right-hand side, and off the face-off, that's Tyler Strong. The puck is sent out of the zone. Play by Valor as they got it past the point man over on the far side. That was Devin Strong. And the Mustangs try and move it out over to the near side. Stolen by Barnes. Barnes looks to take center ice, but he's taken off the puck. And Dylan Sinchev on the far side leaves it there for Alexiev. Alexiev with a pass up to Sinchev. Sinchev has to backtrack. Fans on that is Fekete. Wedges his way in. Fekete tries to spin it back up the boards as he's checked off the play. Fekete hustles back as stepping into the zone is Tyler Strong. Tyler Strong back down low, and Morona just sends a hip check into Strong. Strong's a big boy, but Morona is able to wedge him off the puck, and here comes Muir. Muir, watch closely, guides it back just behind Walsh, and able to connect, and a long pass over on the far side, picked back up by Dylan Sinchev, who's trying to get a stick on it. Puck is whipped around to the near side and jammed over to now the far side, and tracking that puck down is number 67, Savo Cole. Pass banked off a Muir stick. And needing to clear out was Mario Rodriguez. He was in deep, but he peels off, and Morona has time. Morona wants to kill off the final 26 seconds of this penalty. Walsh over on the far side hustling. Galush goes out there as well. The puck is picked back up, and swinging in is Frankie. Frankie stick check there nicely by Muir. And the puck back over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez kicks it out of the zone. He gathers it and sends it back over to the captain. As number 67 there. Back over there is Savo Cole. He's the captain of this Mustang squad. Final seconds of the power play have ticked off, and Valor is back to full strength as Morona tries to go backtracking. Sends it back over, and the Mustangs with it tip it back up to the point. Here's the shot. Whistled just wide of the glove of Cooper Robinson. As the pass is beyond Larson, it goes for an icing call. 7:01 remaining, second period. Valor leads on 2 power play goals here, 3-2. And so this time, Tyler Strong will take it. As Tyler Strong is a left-handed stick in that dot. Puck is sent up the near side half boards, and looking ahead, here comes Alfieri. Alfieri's got Coveney. Alfieri sends it back over, and Coveney almost got a stick on it. Terrific pass by Alfieri, and I didn't know if he could get that through, but he threaded the needle on that one. And Strong almost got a stick on it. Puck is wrestled back to the Valor end as Brooks Wright Back up to the half boards, and Alfieri looks to do it again. This time he doesn't have anybody with him. Aiden Owen coming in the second as Aiden Owen, the loose puck, Coveney, it was almost there. Tarosian backs out for a one-on-one. And walking in is Nicholas Clark. Clark forced wide. His pass, shot back up to the point. Here's the shot, glove back down. Puck picked back up, and I think Aiden Owen that time made the glove save. The puck has moved back up. Proto with it, moves it back into the corner. And Valor tries to put some pressure on the Mustangs, but the Mustangs get another shot off. His bodies tumble. Tarosian loses his footing there as he got tripped up. And the Mustangs look to keep the pressure on as they put it in deep. Tarosian glances over his shoulder, and he looks for relief, and this time he'll just ice the puck. As back behind the play, Keller got a piece of Cooper Robinson, and Keller's going to go for a tripping call. I didn't see it. I don't know. Perhaps. But it was back behind the play. I looked up, and there was Cooper Robinson sprawled to the ice. So Valor gets their third power play of the game, their second of this period, as Keller, the top-line centerman, goes to the box for a tripping call. We've got 5:40 remaining in this second period, so Valor, who is 2 for 2, if they can go 3 for 3, they'll have a 2-goal lead here in the later stages of this second period. And the face-off is going to come just outside of the Mustang zone. And Valor moves it back over to the near side, tapped down by Aiden Owen. Ahead to Alfieri. Alfieri feeds it off the wall. Maddox Charles right in tight. Shot, scores! As Henry Barnes gets a goal, scores a goal from Maddox Charles. What a terrific pass. And you look at Barnes. Barnes squares up. Charles waits for him. And Barnes shows him the stick, and he's able to tip it back behind Hickam. As Henry Barnes gets his 8th goal of the season. Henry Barnes from Maddox Charles and Alfieri. So 3 for 3 on the power play. Makes it 4-2. Barnes on a power play goal from Maddox Charles. And this one came at about the 5:35 mark or thereabouts. Back to the live action. Keller takes that shot. He's out of the box, obviously. Nadler feeds it back, and Whitmore's got some time. Back over to the far side. Nadler protecting it there, but good pressure by the Mustangs. Free up the puck. As the pass in front is deflected. Back up high. Alexiev's shot almost found the back of the cage as it was tipped. And drifts wide. Battle for the puck over on the near side as Jenkins is there into the corner. As Whitmore ties up Keller with a good check. Keller didn't see him from the backside, and then returning the favor over on the near side as Carter Charles took a hard check from Tyler Strong. Charles pressing Tyler Strong. He gets it hit deep, and the bounce and puck right behind Robinson. Robinson thought he had it, and he sits on top of it as Morona tucked it back behind him. And almost a Mustangs goal on that thing. As Morona having a conversation there with Tyler Strong. I had him figured out before that, so, or at least I thought I did. And the face-off. There's a battle for it and merging with the puck. There's Walsh. Walsh winds his way through, tips it behind the man, and takes the shot as he got beyond him. Walsh looking for the puck. Strong slings it over to the far side. Frankie's exit, stolen by Valor. Banks back over. As Devin Strong with the puck again. 3:48 remaining in this second period. Tyler Strong taps it back over. And fight for the puck one more time. As 67 Cole is Savo Cole. He's taken off of it. Morona's got it. Morona is checked hard by Cole. Cole takes it away, feeds it back up. Galushko's got it in some room. Galushko looking for that far side of the cage. Puck ricocheted. Larson had an opportunity. Now Whitmore. Whitster scores. Whitmore comes down the right-hand side, picked up that loose puck, and he rifles it past Hickam. It is 5-2. And look at this replay as Whitmore had room, as the Mustangs didn't close, and from below the dot sends a wrister right past Hickam. As you get a good look from Hickam inside, that puck off a Mustang glove, picked back up by Whitmore, and Whitmore is able to just find glove side on the short side. It is 5-2. So Valor gets their second even strength goal of the game. As Valor had a tie game with 5 minutes remaining in the second, or I should say a one-goal game. And over on the far side is Alfieri battling Brooks Wright. Knocked down from, feeds it back up to the point, and the bouncing puck gets past Ladwig. Mirror. Soft pass, Cutney finds Brooks Wright. Wright was closed in on. Loses that puck and gathering it back in and reeling it in. There is Ladwig as it goes up and out of play. So 2:24 remaining in the second period. Valor opens up a 5-2 lead. Majority, if not all of these Mustangs players grew up playing here at Arvada Hockey Association, one of the older associations in the state. Recently celebrated their 50th year. Aiden Owen lays out number 23. That was Dylan Fallharver, who was stepping into the zone, and Aiden Owen introduces himself, as he does so many times. He's a timely hitter. Aiden Owen, top defenseman out there, teamed up with Tarosian. Others got five good senior defensemen. They've got Morona, they have Owen and Tarosian. They have Morona, Whitmore, and Jeremy Muir out there. Barnes with the puck. Gathers it back in, looking for a little back pass. Here comes Fekete. Just shot up and into the netting. Fekete always has wheels, steps up, and that was a great back pass by Henry Barnes. Barnes attracted some traffic and handed it off there for Fekete. Fekete and Barnes lead that senior line. They've got a freshman with them, Maddox Charles. Keep an eye out for this kid in the next couple of years. Andrew Jenkins, the sophomore. The faceoff gets beyond Whitmore as Whitmore drips back, as Frankie was on the forecheck. Carter Charles tips it ahead. Back over to Carter Charles, trying to get a stick on it. Bouncing puck, settled one more time. Tyler Strong moves it back up to Devon. Devon with a shot from the half boards. Tyler Strong there, tries to put it right in front. Whitmore's got it. Tips it aside. As Carter Charles, the long cross-ice feed, racing for it, but getting to it is Cole. Cole with a good defensive effort for the Mustangs. Back behind is running into a brick wall was Jenkins, and Jenkins is going to get a penalty for a roughing call. He was taken into the boards and then gave a little shove back to Devon Strong. So it's good for the goose, is good for the gander, I guess. And the Mustangs get their second power play of the game. As Jenkins' roughing call comes here at the 1:12 mark. So this is just what perhaps the Mustangs need. They trail by 3 and some power play time as Frankie moves the puck back over to the far side, losing an edge there and knocking the puck aside was Barnes. Frankie picks it back up, and with 1 minute remaining in the period, feeds it back up as Homer sidesteps the check. Aiden Owen was there. Owen's backhander gets it up and out of the Valor end. Keller looking for it. Homer tracks it. 42 seconds time for this Mustang squad to get it into the zone, but they're unable to. They get tied up and offside. So 36.7 seconds remaining in the period. Valor gets a line change here on the PK. And the Mustangs come out with Mario Rodriguez and Nicholas Clark, it's going to be Strong. It's going to be Tyler Strong out there, number 61. And Devin Strong whips it around as it rides up the near side boards. And able to get it out is Terosian. Terosian one-on-one with Strong. Now he's got Walsh, and the pass is a sauce, but Walsh is unable to get a stick on it. Good shorthanded bid by Valor. Taking the puck back in deep and poking it free. Here's the wind-up. Alexiev's shot is deflected up into the high glass. And back over Alexiev with the shot and a pad save. Puck ricochets over to the far side is Devin Strong. As the buzzer ends, Tyler Strong had it on his stick. That'll do it. After 2 full periods, we're going to have a Zam break. We've got 48 seconds remaining in I almost said Arvada. I do And welcome back to the Arvada Apex for the third and final period between the Valor Eagles and the Ralston Valley Mustangs. This game for first place in the Colorado Prep Hockey League. Valor has one game remaining. That's against Cheyenne Mountain tomorrow. Mustangs have one game as well, and that is against Cherry Creek tomorrow. So Valor to our left-hand side with Cooper Robinson in net, and John Hickam to our right-hand side. And we would be remiss if we didn't mention Grandma Wentz in Chicago is watching. Maddox Charles and Carter Charles, not to be outdone, a pair of brothers, as the brothers over on the far side, on the Ralston Valley side, with the Strong brothers out there. We've got the Charles brothers for Valor. And we also have another grandmother. Edie is Edward Brothers' grandmother, and we welcome all the grandmothers here to watch this action. Here we go. We've got a fresh sheet of ice. There's a little bit of water on it, and the Mustangs have 34 seconds remaining in the power play as Cole Sabo sends one, and that one goes up and out of play as he sent it in. The ice is still a little bit wet. You saw the puck just stick to it. When that water hasn't frozen yet, that puck will just stop on a dime. So sometimes it takes a little bit to set it up. 28 seconds remaining in Jenkins' roughing penalty as we start this third period with a 3-goal lead for Valor, 5-3. As Keller sets up, he's got Rodriguez sitting back behind him. Rodriguez with those 2 goals for the Mustangs scoops up the puck and feeds it back down into the corner. Homer looking for the pass. Fekete's got it, and he sends it the distance. Barnes on the march as Cole Sabo is there as well. Takes him off the puck. And Sabo, the defenseman, looks for his options. He sends a soft pass. Frankie can't get to it. Rodriguez has it. Rodriguez marching through center. Fekete tries to take him out. The pass right through the middle. Morona's got it. Morona feeds it up. And here we have, it's Valor's back to even strength with Fekete with the puck. Takes this shot as it goes past Hickham's cage. Gathered back in by Homer. Homer reels it in over on the far side. Watched by Terosian. Stops there. Knocked by Fekete, but the puck is stolen one more time by the defenseman Lagrange. As Valor's able to execute a line change, Walsh puts it in. Alfieri looking for it. Alfieri steals the puck away, works it up the wall. Whitmore tries to hold the line, but the puck squirts back out to center. As Brooks Wright patiently finds Whitmore. Whitmore taps it ahead. Alfieri, watch, back over to Whitmore. Whitmore, side of the circle. Saw that puck. It seemed to get stuck there. There's quite a bit of water over on this near side. As there's a penalty as Alfieri takes out Nicholas Clark. So Alfieri's going to go, and he's going to go for an interference call. Clark was trying to sweep in and pick up that puck, and Alfieri gave him a shot just before he touched up the puck. He lost an edge there. So Alfieri takes Valor's third penalty of the game. Thus far, the Mustangs are 0 for 2. And this penalty comes at the 15:09 mark. So a fresh 2 minutes up on the board for this Mustang squad as Devin Strong takes the face-off. Tyler's got it. Tyler with a shot. Almost went off his brother's boot. The puck over on the far side is fished back up to Alexiev. Alexiev, watched there by Larson, finds his man over on the far side. As the puck is picked up, and a good pressure by Galushko. But Strong holds him off. Galushko fights through it. And Galushko with the puck, one-hands it, feeds it back over. The puck is picked off by Dylan Sinchev. Dylan Sinchev tries to work through center, finds Keller on the far left-hand side. Morona shadows him. Sinchev is there, picks up the puck and feeds it back over to Alexiev. Alexiev pressured by Larson, and the puck is punched back out to the Mustangs' end. 1:16 remaining in the power play. Mustangs unable to set it up thus far in the Valor zone for any sustained period. This puck picked back up by Frankie. Frankie works his way through center, just inside the blue line. holds things up. Frankie with the puck, thinks about a back pass, sends it back over to the far side. Held up by Rodriguez. Back over to the near side as Savo Cole's shot is gobbled up by Cooper Robinson. Robinson holds on. There was no rebound on that one. 51 seconds remaining in the power play. 5-2 lead for Valor. As Blaine Keller, who's got 7 goals this season, will take the faceoff. The senior centerman heads up this top line for Nick Spinder, the head coach. Getting back is Frankie. Frankie trying to hold off. And there's Henry Barnes. Barnes, good pressure as he peels off. And with 36 seconds remaining in the power play, one more push for the Mustangs. Over on the far side as Tarosian cancels his man. Barnes scoops up the puck and angles it, but there is Cole. Cole's shot just off the boot. Keller's got it. Keller working off his backhand, feeds it back over to the center. And Barnes has an easy wedge up and out of the zone. Hickam hands it off, and Keller winds his way through. Tarosian gets a piece of him, and Wright finishes the job. Puck glances off of Rodriguez's stick. Puck is whipped over to the near side with an area pass. Keller looks for it. Brooks Wright has it. Wright sidesteps the check, and Alfieri glances over his shoulder as the puck is punched back by the Mustangs. Calling for it is Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a nifty pickup with the puck. But Muir takes the puck away, only momentarily. Cross-ice feed, shot from the dot, bouncing puck, comes back up to the point, winding up the shot by Croto. That one was deflected, never got through. Strong is taken off the puck, and Muir's got it. Muir sends it the distance. That's going to go for an icing call. Whistle there. 12:29 remaining third period. 3-goal lead. Valor up 5-2 here in the third. First place at stake in the CPHL. Valor, if they can win these two, they'll be the #1 seed, and the playoffs start next week. Valor will get a game on Thursday, either way, first or second place here. As here's Tyler Strong, Strong had a couple of power play goals. He only had 3 goals in this CPHL season, but 2 of them were power play goals, so unable to connect as the Mustangs are 0 for 3 thus far on the power play. An icing call. We're going to come back to our left-hand side as we've got Friday night hockey here. I was in Old Town Arvada just before this, and all the kids were out early trick-or-treating on Friday. You may as well get a couple of days in of trick-or-treating. Why not? Nicholas Clark sitting back behind the face-off dot, looks for it. Strong's got it. Strong with the back pass, deflects. Nadler's got it. Nadler fishes it back into the corner. Strong peels it off the wall. The centering feed right in front as Clark was lurking, but the Valor comes away with it, working his way through. The tripped up and the puck picked up by Jenkins. Jenkins' shot deflects as Whitmore was on the rush, and Whitmore takes that shot from one knee as the puck bounces up, hits the netting. We've got a whistle there, 11:46 to go. Whitmore with a good rush there as he got a shot off and threatened Hickam's cage. So Valor, as they've taken a couple of penalties. Valor came in with 122 minutes in penalty minutes, and very similar to Ralston Valley. They had 116 for Valor. That was number 3 in the 11-team conference. And here we go. We've got an odd man rush developing because Strong brings it in. He's got Homer with the shot. Loose puck right in front. Homer puts it in. As Devin Strong took the shot, the rebound came. Homer was there. He was tied up, I believe, with Tarosian. We get another look at it. Is here that ricochet. Tarosian tried to tap it free. Homer was there. We're going to see from behind the net view as Strong brings it in. Devin Strong takes this shot, and it goes off at Tarosian. And I don't think Homer ever touched it. So I think Devin Strong is going to get credit for the goal. We'll listen in here in just a minute. It is 5-3. So So Devin Strong gets an assist. We've got a 2-goal game. We've got 11:14 remaining in the contest. So Homer must have gotten a piece of that here, as that pass almost picked off. It ricochets. Icing is waved off, and getting back is Kennedy. Kennedy with the puck. Matched up there by Barnes, tapped ahead, and it's on the blade now of Frankie. Frankie works through center, taken off by Aiden Owen, drifts in on Cooper Robinson. He holds for the whistle, and Aiden Owen shows a measure of holding back there, as coming in hard was number 21, Gabriel Kennedy, coming in on Cooper Robinson. Aiden Owen knows can't take a penalty now. Valor's got a 2-goal lead with 10:50 remaining. The most dangerous lead in hockey, the dreaded 2-goal lead. As Keller steps in to take the faceoff versus Fekete. Muir peels it off. Keller is there. Keller gets a piece of it and into the corner. Tips it back up to the point. Maddox Charles gets it back over to Barnes, but Barnes can't control, and Fekete's there. Fekete is taken out of the play as the whistles stay in the pocket with 10:30 remaining in this third period. As the puck trying to get control at center ice, it's Fekete with it. Fekete winds his way through, back pass to Barnes. The shot deflected. Muir jumps in from his deep position as Cole lays a shoulder into him. But Muir battling back, fends it back over. Feed right in front as Fekete almost had the shot, but the captain for the Mustangs made a good play as he was watching Fekete. Maddox Charles tries to work through two, gets squeezed off the puck. Fekete taps it. Morona's got it. Morona's shot back behind the cage. Cole's as back behind Sinchev, takes a couple of checks, delivers one, and it's tipped ahead there by Fall Harbor. Feeds it back off, and working his way through over on the near side is Rodriguez as his shot goes up and over the cage. As Maddox Charles tries to control, he's squeezed off the puck. Muir's got it, banks it there. Charles looking for the puck in his skates, picked back up by Muir and angled back and up and out of the Valor zone. With time, working it back, LaGrange moves it back over to the far side, picked back up by Strong, tipped ahead and kicked back. Muir stretches for it, is able to angle one off the boards, and Brooks Wright has it. Wright brings it back into the zone. Alfieri looking, here's the shot, glances off of boot. Croto moves it back over the half boards, up, not out. Coveney was there. Alfieri protecting the puck, looking for options. Back behind the cage, sends one in softly right into the slot. Picked off by the Mustangs. Held in at the line. Brooks Wright has it. Wright tips it as he's stretching for it there. And a good defensive effort there as LaGrange seals off the wall. Puck is moved back over to the far side, and the Mustangs were able to hoist it up and out of the zone. Coveney circling with the puck, sends it back over. The long stretch pass back up to Alfieri. Hands it off to Brooks Wright. The feed, and Homer's got it. Homer with the puck on the right-hand side as he's got a man in the middle. Feeds it right in front. The rebound, the second opportunity as the net comes off the moorings. The whistle blew, and I don't know if... Oh, it was because we had a penalty here. So Valor touched it up. And so Aiden Owen takes a tripping call. So the fourth power play of the game for Ralston Valley comes here in this third period. And what an opportunity as it comes at the 8:24 mark. So for Coach Spindler, he's got a power play. He's got Strong out there with him. He's got Tyler Strong setting in to take this face-off, going up against Walsh. Walsh wins that one into the corner. Verona whips it around and trying to hold the line on the near side. But a good defensive effort as Larson has the puck. Larson back over to Walsh. The bouncing puck is settled and marching back up ice. Here comes the Mustangs, but a good play as Dylan Sinchenz is squeezed off the puck. Alexiev moves it back over to the far side. And the Mustangs look to take the zone as Strong sends a pass that sends the official tumbling back over. The Strong shot sails just up and over the cage. As what an opportunity. Devin Strong had a good look in on Cooper Robinson. Robinson's stick is back behind the cage. Verona hands it to him, and a matching 11 curls with the puck. That's Devin Strong. Feed off the bench boards. Looped in there by Tarosian. Tarosian's got time. Alexiev with the puck. And 1:06 remaining in the Mustangs power play. as the pass up off the stick of Tyler Strong. Back over to Fecate. Fecate on the march on the far side. As Keller watches him, he winds a soft one in that rolls around in front of the Mustangs bench, picking it up in stride. In comes Keller, watched by Barnes. Keller peels away from some pressure as Whitmore is able to muscle the puck away. Whitmore on a breakaway down the right-hand side. Whitmore's backhand, and it's held by Hickam. I don't know if Hickam knew exactly where the puck was. Boy, you saw Whitmore activate from his D position, and with some speed, he's had a couple of opportunities. As he comes in, he didn't have much of an angle, but he was able to put a backhander on there. You see Hickam kind of looking for the puck. Where is it? It's caught up somewhere in those pads. So Valor gets a offensive zone faceoff with 35 seconds remaining in the PK. And it's Chase Whitmore one more time. Whitmore, the senior defenseman, sends a soft one, trying to rag some time off this clock with 24 seconds remaining in the power play. Marching now. Here comes Cole. Cole hands it off. Frankie works his way through. Rodriguez with the puck. Back over to Frankie. As the pass right in front. Keller swing and a miss. He just fanned out as he taps his stick. He knew he had an opportunity. He was in that mid-slot area. And with 3 seconds remaining in the power play, Valor gets their top defenseman, Aiden Owen, back on the ice. Owen goes to the bench, however, and stepping on. Here comes Brooks Wright. Brooks Wright settles things down, moves it back out to center ice. And the puck gets beyond everyone. Icing is waved off. Spun back over to the far side. Alfieri with the puck. Drags it back to the Valor end. Tries to hold off his man and working his way through some traffic. Frankie with the puck. Cole Frankie spins on a dime. Sends it back below the line. Looking for Rodriguez. Feeds it back and over on the side of the cage. For safety, Cooper Robinson freezes the puck. 5:49 remaining in this contest. Third period, 2-goal lead. Valor leads 5-3 as the Mustangs get a third period goal to make things interesting. Devin Strong to take this face-off. Puck picked back up by Whitmore. He angles one off the glass, but it's touched off a Mustang's glove and into the Valor bench. Face-off should be out of the zone, and in fact it is. So the face-off in front of Coach Adrian Wiedemann. He's got Sean Capel with him there. We can't see him, but they can see them. They've got a bird's eye view there as Croto thinks about it, winds it back, and resettling things back over on the far side. Finds Croto back over to the near side. He backhands it up and out of the zone as the Mustangs aren't able to execute that exit pass. It's Alfieri with the puck. He whips one corner to corner. Brooks Wright doesn't hesitate. Back over to Alfieri on the near side. Alfieri takes a tumble there as he lost an edge. And the puck right in front of the cage of Hickman. Puck is moved back out on the right-hand side. Sent back in. The forecheck for the Mustangs. The puck comes all the way out of the zone, and holding it up there is Coveney. Forces the issue with Croto. Chases it back down into the corner. He loses an edge too. Boy, we've seen a couple of plays there where the players just lose an edge. Going in tight. Icing call with 4:48 remaining in this third period. This RV squad came in ranked with a 7-1 record. They had scored 42 goals compared to Valor's 53, but Valor had an extra game in there. One more game. They had only scored 7 power play goals. Valor came in with 14 power play goals. They now have 17. And the puck, Ladwig sends a soft one. Nadler chases it down. Alexiev holds off Nadler. Mirror up high, Strong down low. Strong peels it free. Ladwig is there again. He'll keep it along the perimeter as it rides the shelf. Over on the far side, boy, Nadler almost took a penalty there. As he almost took the man out, that would have been an interference call. That puck was up along that shelf line. Whistle there as it goes up and out of play. 4:21 remaining, 2-goal lead. And Valor's got another offensive zone faceoff. has this fourth line with Jenkins, Carter Charles, and Lucas Nadler. Line up just outside of the Mustangs zone. Puck, nice toe drag there by Frankie as Jenkins takes out Frankie. Meanwhile, puck on the far side is hoisted back in. Picking the puck up is Strong. Strong with a feed right in front, deflected. Tarosian goes back as Tarosian took a stick up high. He flinches, the ref sees it, he'll make the call. So Valor will get their first third period power play, their fourth of the game. They're 3 for 3 thus far. So a high sticking call is made. We've got 4:20 remaining. And the guilty party is Homer. It's Christopher Homer. For those grandmas that are watching here. So we got the face-off to the left-hand side of Hickam. John Hickam came in with a .959 save percentage. And Valor with a power play sends the puck over to the far side as Aiden Owen protected it. Finds Maddox Charles. Aiden Owen banks it off to Charles, and Charles with a quick flick of the wrist. It's on the blade of Fekete. Fekete with the puck. Sauces one back up high. Settled. Shots! Rebound! Goal! Scores! Alfieri gets his second goal of the game. And another power play goal as Valor is 4 for 4 on power plays. It is 6-3. So Homer's high sticking penalty proves costly. That is 4 power play goals. Valor has 18 power play goals thus far in the season. As you look at this shot, it comes off at another rebound. Alfieri picks it up, and he tucks it back behind Hickam's cage, into the cage there. As Galushko taps it back over to Morona. We have 3:29 remaining in this third period. Valor doubles up the Mustangs. And looking for the puck is Rodriguez. Morona moves it back over to the far side. Whitmore up ice, and on the march is Walsh. Walsh stops on a dime, looks back up high. Whitmore, as Whitmore didn't have a lot of room there. He got that pass, and Rodriguez was right on him as the junior winger. So Valor keeps an offensive zone face-off and a little bit of breathing room. That 3-goal lead sure feels a lot better here for the Valor bench there. As it's tapped as Sinchev. Back over to the near side as Strong has it. Tyler Strong looking for a pass, sends a pass into the middle. As the backhand feed, Devin Strong is upended. Tyler winds one around. Devin looks for it. Aiden Owen puts a shoulder into him, and Walsh with the puck. Backhand feed, Tarosian. The Strongs putting on some good forechecking pressure. Valor works it back out as Galushko feeds it off. It's Walsh with the puck. Backhand feed, back over to Galushko! Right in front as Galushko fed it back over to Walsh. It's just beyond him. Good passing by Valor as that breakout, you saw it starting on the near side. And Galushko fed it off to Walsh, and he got the pass right back. I thought he might take that shot as he was opened up for it. And he tried to feed it back over to Walsh. So we're down to just over 2 minutes. 2:14 up on the clock, third period. 6-3, Valor. This matchup between the two top teams in the CPHL thus far. Here comes Mirror with the puck. Feeds it right in front. Carter Charles' shot was right on target. Hickam was up to the task. Working his way through. Homer sends it into the far side corner. And it's Carter Charles. Charles feeds it back over, fights Nadler. Nadler puts it in deep as he absorbs a check. Carter Charles sends a man into the corner. That doesn't surprise me. He's always got a good check waiting. As he sent Spencer LaGrange to the boards. I don't think LaGrange was expecting him. Ladwig with it. Mark Ladwig back behind Cooper Robinson's cage. Quickly moves it back over. Carter Charles feeds it up the wall. Jenkins marches ahead. Tracks the crowd. His shot off of Proto's boot. The loose puck scooped up by Larson. Back up to Morona. Morona without a lane. Tries to work it down low. Taken off the puck, and LaGrange has it. LaGrange moves it back over to the right wing boards, and again, we have an official down. It's back up to his, that's twice we've had that. Morona with a head of steam brings it into the zone from the dot, takes the shot that goes off of might have hit the knob of the stick there. Pickup. Larson quickly back over to Morona, the defenseman, walks in, he's got Walsh in the middle. Walsh, puck was bucked back behind him. Larson tips it there, now he backs up as Rodriguez looking for the hat trick, and Rodriguez almost got it. As Cooper Robinson up to that task, he makes the save. Look at this, Rodriguez has a chance. Robinson on the top of his crease. And there's the shot as it hits the defenseman, and then a chop shot there. He had a second opportunity, second whack at it. That was a dangerous play for Cooper Robinson as Rodriguez almost had a hat trick there. He's lined up in the slot there with Keller taking his face off. Only 31 seconds remaining. The Stangs don't give up easily. And spinning away is Muir. Muir from his shin pads. He is able to get it over to Coveney. Or excuse me, Carter Charles. Tip play. Back up. Ladwig puts it on target. Puck with 11 seconds remaining in this contest. Picked back up by Kennedy. Kennedy moves it over to the far side. And that puck coming way out. Cooper Robinson has seen enough. He takes matters into his own hands. And that'll do it. The buzzer sounds. Valor wins 6-3 on 4 power play goals. So Valor goes and moves on to 9-1. Their only loss to East. And so Valor, with 1 game remaining, and their sights on first place in the CPHL and the playoffs that start next week. They'll have a game next Thursday, so we look forward to bringing that to you. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. Final score 6-3, Valor wins. Thank you and good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.